Adrian.
All alone in my room, waiting for this phone to ring. She'll come home someday soon. I just know, or am I imagining things? The voices in my head keep saying she's coming back.
Haha! Hello, world. Back again with a review for you. Today's review is the Expendables. I like them. They're a good band. They got Bowl for Two, a Sacrifice. Huh? What? Movie? What movie? Right. The movie. I want to watch it. Brain clear, of course. No expectations. I came out pleasantly surprised. It was like an hour and 40 minutes. Hour and 30, minus the trailers. But the movie was pretty good. I liked it. I mean, a lot of the audience liked it as well. They got a couple of laughs, couple like, oh, damn. A couple of, that is badass. Spoiler alert for you kids. And it stars Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Terry Crews, Randy Couture, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eric Roberts, and some Spanish chick. I didn't get her name. It was kind of, she's kind of new, I guess, to me at least. Sylvester Stallone. His name's Barry, by the way. I mean, that's what a badass name that is. Yo, my name's Barry. Got a problem with that? I didn't think so. There's also cameos by the Bruce Willis, and of course Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he walked in through those doors, they were like, "Oh snap!" Arnold passes it up and says, "Give it to Stallone." And then they're like, "What's wrong with that guy? Why doesn't he want the job?" And then Stallone cracks a joke. He wants to be president. Couple of my audience got a little chuckle out of that. We'll start with what I didn't like about the movie. What I didn't like about the movie is it was kind of short, and some of the scenes were really jumpy. You jump from the island to the States to this tattoo parlor. A lot of the scenes weren't, they didn't mesh quite well, and then there was also some extra subplots that really wasn't entirely necessary to the story, especially Jason Statham part, where he checks out his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever, and she hasn't seen him for a month, and she finds somebody else, and that's a subplot that it's like a love triangle. You gotta add some romance to a movie, or it's just not gonna appeal to the masses. I mean, I didn't think it was necessary, but then the fight scene that occurred from it I thought was necessary, in all of Jason Statham's badassery. And then there's Terry Crews. Terry Crews is pretty badass in this movie, even though he's in it for like maybe 10 minutes out of the whole movie. His screen time isn't much, but it's still badass, especially when he wields the AA-12 automatic shotgun, like the one in the Predators movie that Adrian Brody carries. Terry Crews makes it just look that much badass. Everyone has machine guns, but Terry Crews, nah, man, he needs a shotgun. He wields the shotgun for the people. I like the gunplay. It was, quasi-realistic, where, it's not always perfect, like the good guy who's like the super soldier, he's always aiming for the head, bam, 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 one shot kills. Jason Statham battling three guys, he got one in the arm lock, and he's about to fall, and another guy's coming over to, like, hit him, so he just pulls out his gun, shoots him in the foot to distract him, and then another guy's coming out, so as he shoots him in the foot, bam, bam, sees the other guy, shoots him in the arm or whatever, bam, bam, and then, bam, bam, oh, sorry about that, let one go. Didn't find that was truly realistic was Sylvester Stallone himself. Everyone else is pretty badass with their fight scenes and their gunplay and their knife throwing and whatever. And Sylvester Stallone, he's been always a good actor and great actor and stuff, but I think he really overdid it with himself being the best at what he does, because, he's like a video game character, basically. He's fighting, like Street Fighter or UFC, doing all these jiu-jitsu, taekwondo stuff. And then he's also like Red Dead Revolver, where he's got this, 6-shooter in his back, pocket or his back holster, right? And he throws his guns down, and then like at last second, he just pulls it out, wham, and he does the whole old west style, boom, 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 and he can kill like 6 different guys. You know, that's what, like, what does he have? Deadeye or something? You know what I'm saying? And then he also has sleight of hand for some reason. So he'd be like, bam, 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 bam. Right when his clip is ready down here, he already has another one in his hand, ready to load. He's like bam, 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 which I thought was kind of like, come on, man. I mean, I know that the kick-ass girl was kind of iffy with the whole tossing it in the air as it spins and then slamming the gun down. I don't know. That's the only thing. The only thing I don't there isn't much of is a backstory to, you know, who they are. You know, you're not really told what they are. You're just thrown in the mix. They're already on a mission, and then you just see how badass they are by killing everybody. But you don't know. You don't really get, you know, what they were in the past. Like, were they special forces, or were they, you know, were they always together, like the A Team or the Losers? Were always together. They were like a former, you know, squad that just stuck together. There's no backstory to the Expendables movie that I saw. I would suggest that this movie is a 4 out of 5. Now I like it because the action scenes were great. That's one. The cast was great, especially Terry Crews. Okay, of these two, I just like them. We'll leave it at that. The only reason they didn't get the 5th is because they didn't have a backstory that I would really like to know what they were all about or how they were. But that's just my opinion. You may not like it. I like it. Whatever. Let me know what you think when you watch the movie. If he dies, he dies. If you can tell me what that's from, it's a boxing movie. Hint, hint. Leave a comment below. Peace.
Jukebox, you just look so good. You got my boxes.